Hey everyone, welcome back to more Mega Man X5, where last time we fought the big X versus Zero battle, and I was playing as Zero and discovered the really stupid reasons for them to fight if you're playing as Zero. And now we know that Sigma is behind everything because of course. And we also got the ultimate armor, which I'm gonna make sure, yeah, I'm good there, okay. We're gonna head right on in with Ultimate Armor X. And get what is essentially a rave song for the Sigma stages. And looks like, oh, which way can I go? You gotta go down. The game isn't really great at illustrating that fact. The ultimate armor has a Giga attack, which is just an invincible dash that you can use as many times as you would like. Of course, it's kind of a little bit of a hassle considering where you're at, depending on when you and how you use it. Because you can kind of maybe just kind of hurt yourself, especially here with like the no space. Can you not? Can you not? Thank you. Let me get through here. Thank you. Get through here. And get up here. This stage is actually really small, but there's a reason for it being really small, which will become apparent really shortly. Whoops, I almost went the wrong way that. A little bit further. Right down here. Yeah, we're dealing with boss refights. Yay, so let's get started. I am so sorry, you might be level 96, but I'm gonna end you really, really quickly. You actually hit me, but then again, you were on the wall, so that makes sense. The biggest issue with the refights in general, though, is that they give you the ultimate armor right before this without using a cheat code in order to get it. And then they extend the health bars to almost the entire screen. So it just makes it such a hassle to do them. But at least they give you energy pickups every single time you beat one of them, which could fill up your energy tanks and all that. But again, refights with really long life bars on every single one of them. It is such a hassle. It is the biggest hassle. And honestly, I don't know why Sigma is forcing the refights when considering that more than half these enemies weren't even really under his employ. So, okay. Makes zero sense. But whatever, might as well just keep doing the Giga attack. You know how this is gonna go for the entirety of all these. Let me just do that. I missed, but it's okay, I'll do that again. Got a lot of bats, but it's okay. I'll just keep doing this constantly. All right, let me get right back over here for these, and then over here. The next fight in our refight lineup is more annoyances. At least we'll get to see more of your patterns because I actually am not using your weakness now and kind of making it really stupidly easy to fight you. But it's okay, if you actually hit me, I'll be surprised. Whoops, I didn't mean to jump that time. Well, you tried. It's always nice though being rewarded the ultimate armor actually in game without having to cheat, because it definitely feels like a reward for getting it. You know, again, the biggest issue is just these stupidly long life bars. At least this boss might be somewhat challenging even with the ultimate armor, just due to the fact that he follows you everywhere. But what can you do there? Might as well just I spam this. Also, the fact that you can just kind of go back and forth between these walls because they perfectly match your Giga attack distance is always fun. Follow me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Ow. Smart. You slide down the wall a little bit. It's like discovering new attack patterns on how to figure out just how to use the Giga attack on them. All right, now we got the other side. Using the Giga attack here is stupid. Don't. There's a giant spike wall right there. So I might actually have to fight him for real. Hello. At least until he gets to the other side of the screen. Once he gets to the other side of the screen, on the other hand, that's a different story. That's if I even let him get to the other side of the screen at this rate. Okay, he got to the other side. Oh boy, oh boy. That's okay, that's okay. He's dead. That could have gone a little bit more smoothly. But it's okay, the game is at least generous. I want to do you next. I don't know why I did that. Like how the game had to load a little bit longer on that one. I think it's just because of the texture from the other stage. Hello. Now, using the Giga attack on Crescent Grizzly, it's just so easy because he just gives you so many opportunities to hit him with it. And you're dead. Oh, whoa, what am I doing? There we go. I didn't even give you a chance to do anything last time. Now at least you'll be able to do something because I'm using Giga attack. The only thing I really have to watch out for is his whip attack, but I really doubt I'll see him do it. Mainly just due to the fact that I just keep flinging back and forth. I'll never really get a chance to get strung up by that. Sorry, bud. All right, one more to go. I would say easiest refighting in the series, but I am using the ultimate armor, but I've earned it, so yeah. You, on the other hand, might be slightly aggravating, just due to the fact that you fling me everywhere. But I think it's okay, as long as I just kind of stay on your level, bro, that'll be good. Okay. Well, this is a problem for you, isn't it? Did I even get hit? I know I have like a little sliver down, but did I get touched? I'm kind of blanking out if I got touched on that battle. Oh well. That's the last one of the refights. And now if we want to get both of these, kind of have to go the long way around. Whoops. But yeah, that's the refights down. So now we go towards the finale, which is just a really stupidly easy stage. I don't know what they were thinking. Is this supposed to be like reminiscent of Cyber Peacock or something? Because it has like similar enemies, and it's like all technical looking. It has like the little balls that roll around and hit you. Oh boy, that was kind of stupid. That was kind of stupid. I forgot about that. And this is why Dr. Light said don't depend on it too much, because you will kill yourself. Got a little bit of a easy block puzzle. Which honestly, this puzzle could have been made slightly harder. Once you get far enough along, you can just use the attack and you should be fine. There we go. I say should be fine, but I did die like an idiot because I used the Giga attack. Because it's just an easy button to spam. Hee. Impressive, the #1 Reploid. You are. You came much earlier than I expected. Why? Why did you do this? Because of Zero, to awaken him from his false self. What? I've conducted thorough research and reached a tremendous result. I wanted to find out what Zero truly is and scatter the virus all over the Earth to purify his body. But the amount of the virus was insufficient. So I used the rundown colony, making it a virus colony and let it land on the Earth. You know the outcome, don't you? You almost annihilated the Earth for that? You're sick! Fortunately, there was those handy guys called Maverick Hunters, ever ready and ever able to come to the rescue, and I knew the Earth would be safe and sound. But alas, most of the hunters have also become Mavericks. Hehehe. That was a close one. Ha 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 ha! You. How many hunters have lost because of you? I'll never forgive you for this. You're going to pay for what you've done. Yeah, this fight is essentially reminiscent of the original Sigma fight from way back when. The only difference is that he has 0 patterns towards where he's going with his movement. So he's always just going to be doing the same movement again and again and again. Plus this stupid nonsense. I actually got hit. That's fine. At least they make it so using the duck here is actually somewhat useful, because depending on where he's at, you can just duck and avoid his shots. Bye-bye, bye-bye. So you're going over here and then over there again. You're not really giving me a chance to do anything, are you? Duck here, so I'm gonna get hit. Do that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. My bad. I didn't want to hit that button, but I hit the button, and I didn't mean to hit the button, but it's okay. They're freaked out there for a second. But that fight is honestly really pitiful, and that slash attack he does is the only real big issue. And now for the most pathetic Sigma fight in the entire series. Hehehe. The #1 hunter you are, X. The stronger you are, the more I want to destroy you. It was pointless to have Zero fight you. After all, you are the #1 hunter. You show no mercy for enemies or comrades. Shut up! Where are you? He's a PNG in the background! Here I am. You can challenge me at any time. I have delightful news. I've recently acquired a new partner. He has been very supportive. He seems to have created quite a few robots, and he gave me the toughest body that you'll ever see. You got here sooner than I expected, so it is not yet complete. But it is enough to defeat you. He is an excellent partner. I believe you two know each other. In fact, he used to be a comrade of yours. He was very persistent about you, and that makes him very helpful to me. You see, X, there is someone other than me who hates you. Now, feel our combined rage and die, but not before suffering horribly. Ha ha ha! Goodbye, X. Yes, that's the biggest threat of this fight is these little arms here. And the only spot you can hit him is in this little jewel. Let me just duck to avoid that. Get up here again. Bloop, 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 bloop. And that's a little bit of a threat too, but just as long as you're constantly using your gig attack, you're good. But in this case, I have E-tanks, so I'm definitely even much better. Make sure I don't get hit by those. Move over here, slide down the wall, do that. The arms should be coming back, yeah they are. And then they do that nonsense, but you can just avoid them by doing that. Get back up here. Ow. I would be threatened by that, but I'm really not threatened by it. Whoa. It's funny because that purple attack is actually his worst attack. As in, like, his strongest attack towards hitting you, and I just completely avoided it by wrecking him. Darn. Could they at least made that a cuss? Like, I know I don't cuss, like, ever, but hearing, like, the big climactic battle and just hearing, oh, darn. But I'll never die alone. I'll take Zero down with me. No, stop using Zero as a shield. This makes no sense. Why is Zero here? Yeah! Isn't it painful to have to watch while others suffer? You can put up with your own pain, but you can't bear to see others, especially Zero harmed, can you? I'm taking Zero, the one most important to you, to the underworld. Goodbye, X. Yeah! Zero? Zero! 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 No, don't die! Do you hear me? Zero! Zero! Drop dead. Oh no. How persistent you are. Die, Sigma. X. Do you hear me? Darn, your optimism led to your own demise. You should live. Not yet. Actually, I want you to rest and relax for now. Hold on, X. Just for a few more moments. "3 years from then, a large maverick has broken out in Hori 2146 block. Go into action immediately. Let's go. Now, get a move on. We've been used to living in peace." Since that time, X's eyes have changed and sharpened. I can face any enemy now. It will feel this way as long as I have this saber. I'll do it today. Zero, with you. Forever, we'll be together, Zero. And that was Mega Man X5. Specifically this time around, it was the good ending. Mainly because I got everything as good as possible, thankfully, on my first go. Which is nice. I would have done the bad ending had I got the bad ending, but I didn't have to reload or anything like that, so it's good. But yeah, Mega Man X5 was a decent quote-unquote finale to the series at the time, but it was very marred by a lot of developmental issues. It took forever for it to come out compared to other X games in the series where they only had like a year or so time gap, whereas this game took like 3 years or something to come out. And I can kind of attribute that to how the game was, where you have just all these different variations of like they would say something if you were, depending on if you destroyed the Eurasia colony, if you didn't, the further down the hour clock was going and stuff like that. That and the localization was a little bit iffy, but at the same time, the presentation was just all over the place, where as X4, they had a lot of production quality and actually had animated cutscenes where, yeah, the voice acting was bad. I would have preferred that over just still shots, because at this point forward, Mega Man X5, since it uses still shots, X6 goes with the still shots with voice acting, at least in Japan anyway. Here we got no dub whatsoever. X7 just kind of goes with the still shots as well, and then X8 has a slightly higher budget when it comes to that, but this kind of set the precedence for the series going forward, and I'm not sure if I really like that as much. But the game itself, they did a lot of good things with it, like being able to duck and manage your shots below you. Instead of having to do a charge shot to hit everything in front of you at all times, you could just duck and lemon shot. That was a great addition, and they kind of kept that throughout most of the rest of the series. Other than that though, like the level design was good, the music was great, aside from the fact that they kind of nostalgia bombed you in some places. Actually, no, even the game itself nostalgia bombed you in places because of like some of the bosses that you re-fought in the Zero stages is a little bit iffy. But yeah, all in all, it is a good game in the series, and I will be getting to X6 sooner rather than later. And then X7A I'm going to take a little break on. But again, yeah, the development I definitely think took a lot more time just due to all the variations of things, which I'm going to show them off now after the credits here. We're going to start off with first the cannon firing and succeeding. So, with the cannon fire, it starts off the exact same, but right as blast off occurs, with Cygnus saying it repeatedly, the screen will change into this instead. Did we make it? Did it crash? Elia, give us the report. We have succeeded. The colony has been destroyed. Although scraps from the colony will fall to the Earth, they shouldn't cause any severe damages. We barely avoided total destruction. The damage is significant. I wonder when things will be restored. We'll take time and repair the damage. Right, we have a lot to do. Before the Earth can return to normal. No way, what is this reading? What's up, Alia? I found signs of virus activity. It's a new one. The readings are like that of Zero. Zero virus? It's like Zero, but seems to have very strong power. The virus of the colony and that of the Earth have been mixed, and have produced a new virus. The Zero virus. And then it just continues off from there into the standard, you're going into the Zero stages cinematic. And then there's the next event, when we launch the shuttle and we fail. It starts off the exact same as before. The only difference, it shows a different shot of the shuttle, and it shows it taking off and slamming into the colony immediately. Zero does not talk to anybody after the shuttle launches. The shuttle crashed into the colony. Zero! Did we make it? Did it crash? We did everything we could to strengthen the shuttle. Everything. The destruction rate is 54%. The colony won't be destroyed. Our mission has failed. Zero, do you read me? Zero, are you alright? Zero! No, he'll be sucked into the colony. Get away, hurry, Zero! The speed of the colony is increasing. It's too dangerous to stay here any longer. We better get away. No way. What about Zero? He doesn't know yet. Are we going to sacrifice him? A soldier who fought to save the Earth and all of us? Do we have to let my one and only friend, my best friend, die? I understand how you feel, but you need to calm down and think straight. If we stay here, we'll be wiped out. Then who will protect the Earth? Who will rescue Zero? Everyone, evacuate immediately. Zero, I promise I will rescue you. Until then, please hang in there. The colony crashed into the Earth. The Earth barely avoided extinction. The damage was immeasurable. Anybody who can hear my voice, please answer me. I'm here. Cygnus can barely hear you. Alia, are you alright? Can you give me an update? The Earth avoided the worst situation. I don't have any other information. I'm alright too. How about X and Zero? There's no reading on them, but they're alive, I believe. It's unusual for you to say that without any data. The reading of the Sigma virus has also disappeared. I don't know why, but I think it's lucky. Wait, what is this reading? Get up. Wake up now. Do you forget what you should do? Destroy it now. You can do it. You're the best of all my works. Wake up. It's an incredibly strong energy. Zero, are you Zero? What's up, Alia? I got a reading that looked like Zero. You mean Zero's alive? It's like Zero, but not him exactly. What is this reading? It's Zero. I know it is. Zero is my friend, and yet... Can this really be him? If it is him, then I guess I never really knew him at all. Can it be that Zero's finally discovering his true self? What's going on? Zero is... Zero. You're X. I will destroy you. What are you talking about? What's up? What are you... Wait. I don't know exactly why, but I know what you're thinking. You told me once before, right? There are things that cannot be seen or analyzed correctly as data. We have to feel. There are things that we can only feel. I feel it very strongly now. Alright. I'll accept your challenge. This is our destiny, isn't it? I will fight. I won't run away. So we saw the failures, but what if we fail entirely and we just run out of time? No! None of our operations worked! Estimated 31 minutes until the collision. Ground zero is 5646 points in the E block. Tidal waves and earthquakes are already breaking out in various places. We have to evacuate immediately. Everyone in Hunter Base. Evacuate to the underground shelter. Move out, I repeat. Evacuate now to the underground shelter. X and Zero are missing. What? What are they doing at a time like this? Blast. Maybe they can survive on their own. What are you waiting for? Hurry up, let's go! Yeah, Alia, Douglas, move, now! Where did they go? Well, I just hope they're safe. Wherever they are. In spite of the Maverick Hunters, the colony crashed into the Earth. Fortunately, the Earth narrowly managed to avoid extinction. Few hours after the collision. Alia, give me an update. Can't tell exactly because the signal is being jammed. I'm sure the results are devastating. Are there any survivors? I've caught some readings, but they're very weak. I'm not sure if they are alive or not, but The data reading of the Sigma virus has gone. Wait, what's that? And then the scene from here plays out exactly how it was when the shuttle failed. And then they go on to explain that the Earth is just kind of screwed at this point. And then when we go to do the X versus Zero battle, in this case, we actually lose complete control of Zero at this point. X, I'm very happy now. I've never been so happy. My mind is becoming very clear, as though I've known everything. I don't care about the Mavericks anymore. All I have to do is one thing. Zero, you are Zero, aren't you? Yes, the energy readings are still the same. And there's no Maverick reading, is there? You're reading my normal data. This is the true form of me. It seems so. The readings are the same as Zero used to be. Still, you are not visible and cannot be analyzed correctly as data. You taught me that, Zero. I feel something evil within you. Something evil similar to Sigma. Or should I say something more evil than Sigma? Then I don't need to give any more explanations. I'll destroy you, whatever you are. And bring back the true Zero. And then we kind of had the same disappointing fight as before, where his strategy doesn't really change any different. He just has like a pink aura throughout the entire battle. In this case, I'm using the ultimate armor, so it just kind of is ridiculously easy. But past that, as you can tell, I'm kind of just exploiting his AI. This battle in the series itself, even though it's like a big climactic battle, has really been spoiled to have some of the worst AI in the series, and people were not happy about that. And then the scene right after is mostly the same, but there is a slight difference to it. X. You've done very well, X. I will make your end easy. No, I won't allow you to! I know everything you're trying to do. Then be a good boy and just die. X, please survive. Survive, X. Live for me. You've almost fully evolved to your true self. It's a shame you didn't quite make it. You had so much potential, Zero. Oh well. Farewell. Well, it's only you now, X. I'll let you live this time. But I won't be so kind next time, and there will be a next time. See you soon. You, the strongest Reploid. I'm losing my strength and energy. I can't see anything. Zero, don't leave. Please stand by me. I'll protect you. Zero. And then when you defeat Sigma, it's mostly the same as before. The only difference is Zero's not around this time, so X just gets caught in the explosion, unlike last time where Zero was there to quote-unquote defend him. And so with that in mind, he mostly gets destroyed. And the ending is slightly different as a result. Not yet. Actually, I want you to rest and relax for now. Hold on, X. Just for a few more moments. Forget all the painful memories. 1 week from then. X, don't you remember anything about what happened? Still on about that. The answer is no. I don't remember anything. You see, you and Zero are both special A-level hunters for all to see. You worked together and solved a lot of problems. I remember Sigma. His name doesn't leave me, but I don't have any memory of Zero. Maybe whatever repaired me deleted the data by mistake. Did he really delete your memory? Hey, stop it now. You better think it's a miracle that X came back safely. It truly is a miracle. Not only did he come back, but without so much as even a scratch. It's hard to repair the bodies of X and Zero because they're still a mystery. It's not a miracle, I bet. You never believe it's a miracle. I'm not interested in miracles. I don't think Reploids dream of miracles either. But why was only Zero's memory data deleted from X? I have no idea. Maybe it disappeared by itself. Otherwise it was deleted on purpose. Besides, there's a protection now. He won't even accept data related to Zero. couldn't program such a protection. We got another mystery about X. Although it'll take some time, I think this battle will lead to peace. It will. We'll need to work harder for that, for peace. What is your private dream? Huh? I never thought about it. Well, I've got it. I want to create Elysium. Elysium? Yes, it's a paradise where the human race coexists with Reploids, peacefully. Yes, that is my dream. I like to create Elysium. Someday in the near future. I wish Zero were here. Huh? You're talking about Zero again? No, nothing. Elysium. Oh, yes, I'll do it someday. So we saw the good ending with X, as well as all the bad variations for the bad ending. But what about the good ending for Zero? The good ending for Zero is actually only available if you still have Zero. If you don't have Zero, you're just locked to the bad ending regardless. Impressive, the #1 Reploid. You came much earlier than I expected. I'll finish this battle once and for all. Zero, I'll ask you one more time. Don't you want to acquire the power of your true self? Ha, I have my true powers. I met an old man who knows a lot about you. He told me an interesting story. He told me that you are something far greater than what you appear to be. On his advice, I scattered the virus so that it could infiltrate you, but you haven't shown any signs of waking up. I won't become a maverick. I won't yield to your pitiful virus. You don't seem to understand. I'm not talking about becoming a maverick. You felt it, didn't you? You felt a tremendous power fill your body. A power from the virus. A power that purifies your body. Shut up! You can destroy me, but death is all that awaits you too. Brace yourself now, or forever be lost. Wake up, Zero. I'm not afraid to die, but I won't die alone. Pathetic fool, so be it. And so the Sigma battle with Zero is actually a little bit harder than it is with X because you have to get up close in order to do the swings. He's honestly probably the only battle in the entire, I won't say series, but game that is kind of programmed for Zero. Because the rest of them is like really, really easy to a point that even when I have the double defenses, it still does a boatload of damage. And I have the shock buffer on, which the black armor already normally has a shock buffer to begin with. So yeah, he hits like a truck no matter what. So getting through his first form with taking as least amount of damage as possible is your best bet in order to win. I mean, obviously, but you know. But just like with X, you know we're not done yet. We have one more form to go. The #1 hunter you are, Zero. Tell me, which one of you is stronger, X or Zero? Who cares? Where are you, Sigma? Face me! Calm down, I'm here. Let me tell you about an old man I met. He told you you are the strongest in the universe. Tell me, who is that old man? How should I know? I don't know such a person. You must know him. Don't tell me you've never seen him in your dreams. I don't know him. He seems very interested in you, as if he was your own father. Shut up. Enough. I won't allow you to escape this time, Sigma. And the second battle with Sigma is just as hard as the first with Zero, but especially since you need to hit the little top bit when it's much easier to hit with X. Vinny still hits like a truck, so the easiest way of getting around it is using Twin Dream, which is his weakness. You see his body shaking around. Basically, you're getting double damage for the most part when you just use this, so just keep having it active at all times, hitting his face. Makes the battle much easier with Zero. You just kind of have to avoid all his stupid attacks. Thankfully enough, though, it's just more of a dodging game compared to, like, the first battle is just a rehash of the X1 fight. But you have a lot more space, ironically enough, since you only have to worry about the attacks versus hitting his body. Which, if that makes sense, I mean, you pretty much have, like, kind of predictable patterns to figure out. Again, compared to the X battle where you just kind of just go up there and just hit him in the face again and again and again with, like, the best stuff. And yeah. Just a couple more hits and he goes down once more. Ugh! Darn, but I'll never die alone. I'll take you down with me. You've lost. What can you do now? X seems to be somewhere close. The three of us can die together. You won't feel lonely if X is with you. No, leave X out of this. Time to go. Say goodbye, Zero. Yeah, you pretty much get the other side of the coin for the ending when you do this battle as Zero. It's nothing really too different. Zero? Zero! 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 No, don't die! Do you hear me? Zero! Zero! Drop dead. No. How persistent you are. Die, Sigma. X. Do you hear me? Darn, your optimism led to your own demise. You should live. Ha! Die, Sigma! Huh? It's strange. I've defeated the Sigma virus. Why did I fight against Sigma again? I feel pain. Oh, I see. The energy is running out. My memory device is malfunctioning. Finally, I'm going to die. Who is this? Even now, I have no idea. I have had a reoccurring nightmare. This time, it's my figure that appears. I see. I finally got the meaning of the dream. What are you making? It's the one that destroys Reploids. I understand everything now. Iris. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, X, but I think I have to die to restore the peace. But now everything will come to an end. Goodbye, X. And that is pretty much the ending for Zero. It's just a variation of what happens in X's ending. You just see what happens from Zero's perspective. The good ending, either way, it's the same no matter what, so you just get both sides of the story, just beating it with both characters. But, like before, the credits is no different. It still plays the bad ending theme, quote unquote. But at the end of the credits, there is one final surprise that this game has to offer. If you sit on the thank you for playing screen for about 5 minutes, the screen actually moves the text off and reveals 2 codes. The codes are actually for Ultimate Armor X and Black Armor Zero from the dead beginning of the game. You don't have to go through the stage 3 twice in order to get it. And it makes the game obviously a breeze because you get them from the beginning, and sitting there on the ending that long to get that result, it's kind of nice, but I think this game came out around the time when Game FAQs was a thing, or Game Facts, however you like to say it. Yeah, I think most people kind of knew this. Ironically enough, I actually discovered it on my own because I was just kind of messing around on the screen and then I started to think, I'm like, wait, why am I Ultimate Armor X what? I was so confused. But yeah, that is Mega Man X5. I've shown off everything that I wanted to really show. So next time on Azure Plays, there'll be more Mega Man X in the future. But for now, I'll see you all then.